Bitcoin poised for a monster breakout. Liquidity is stacking up. Funding rates are deep in the red. And we are screaming a bottom has formed on the charts. Just like the last correction, are we headed for new rocket highs? Stick around, crypto crew, because we're going to be diving deep into the charts, the macros, and some juicy data you're not going to want to miss. Welcome back, crypto crew. It's your boy Tom here, bringing you the hottest in Bitcoin crypto action. If you're pumped for today's market breakdown, give us a like. Make sure you hit subscribe. Don't forget to follow us on X, where we talk about Bitcoin, altcoins, everything crypto all day, every day. All right, let's buckle up because Bitcoin's giving us some serious signals and we're going to be unpacking it right now. Let's kick some things off. We discussed this before, but we're going to bring it up again. I want to just make sure that you understand. I'm going to release that M2 global liquidity. Going to throw it back up on the chart right there. Let's kick things off because the foundation for something big, global M2 money supply, basically all the cash floating around the world has been on a tear since late 2022. By mid-March 25, it hit a whopping 108.2 trillion, up 3.5% from its January low. That's a flood of liquidity hitting the markets. But there's a catch. Bitcoin just doesn't rocket when that happens. It basically takes about 8 to 10 weeks, sometimes even 2 months, for that extra cash to really flow into crypto. So the liquidity wave we're riding right now, well, it might not hit Bitcoin full price force until late May, early June. And that's where we can see some serious fireworks. So keep your eyes peeled. We have seen this all before. Double bottoms, liquidity added spikes, double bottoms, double liquidity added spikes. It's just there. Okay, so macroeconomically, it is there. Now, adding more fuel to the fire, is the good old Federal Reserve is dropping some big hints. They're gearing up to lower interest rates after the numbers came in strong, signaling a dovish inflation look. Lower rates mean cheaper money, and that's historically been like rocket fuel for risk assets like Bitcoin. When borrowing costs drop, investors flock to crypto. And we've seen that spark in some epic rallies in the past. Plus, the dollar's hitting all new lows. I mean, the dollar itself is getting like trashed. And basically, what's going to be happening is that's going to be pushing folks into higher risk plays like Bitcoin and altcoins. So let's dive deep into the charts. The Bitcoin's been carving out a falling wedge pattern that we've been talking about for the last, I don't know how long. I mean, basically, we've been staying within this wedge. Marketplace has just finally started to break out. We're not out of the woods yet, crew. We're not out of the woods yet. I really want to see it break this. Well, really, the first level that we need to get through is this like 89,000. And there's a lot of reasons for that. So if you know your technicals, falling wedge is, textbook bullish setup. The market's teasing a breakout out of this wedge, but it's not clear of that critical 89,000 price breakout yet. If Bitcoin punches through that level and holds, it's a green light for bulls to take over. And I got some other proof for you because I'm going to be pointing to liquidity charts, the heat maps in a second. So stay tuned with me right now. So right now we're floating with that upper resistance. So this is a make or break moment. Stay locked in. Of course, this is the weekend, so things could be a little bit quieter. So let's zoom out a little bit, or actually zoom in a little bit, I should say, on the 4-hour chart. Things get even spicier here. We got a textbook, okay, double bottom formed right here, of course. And of course, it's matching the double bottom that's happening right there, that happened right there. Now, we have the breakout. Marketplace came back down to the retest, and now we're starting to move higher, which is great. This is technical market structure, okay? We got a bottom, we got a top, we got a slightly higher bottom. We got the breakout. We got a higher bottom. This is the breakout price, really. But as a technician, I'd really want to go up to this level right here as the true breakout price, which is sitting right around 85, 86,000. which also confirms with the liquidity heat maps that we're going to be getting into. So this is where the market starts flipping to the upside. But there's a big wall of resistance up at that, like really up at 97,000, 100,000. Now, for a confirmed uptrend, we really need to break through all that and make a higher bottom. But right now, let's just stay, fixed on what Bitcoin needs to smash through 88,500, hold strong. Previous highs on this time frame are still unbroken, so we're watching every candle closely. So here's where it gets wild. I want to talk about what we talked about the other day, where we brought up the golden line, okay, which was the 50 EMA. Let me just move that down so it looks a little bit better, okay? Things are lining up like a dream with the RSI and the stochastic RSI. These oscillators are screaming one thing: there's zero reason to be bearish right now. RSI is flashing a clear divergence with price hitting at a reversal. Stochastic RSI is loaded up, ready to pop. Bitcoin's coiled like a spring, like we just looked at on the the daily falling wedge pattern. We also got bullish divergence on the 1 day chart. It's all clear right here. I mean, so it's Bitcoin is set to go higher. Now it's going to be catching all the retail traders off sides who are still betting short. This is the kind of setup where the market loves to fake out the crowd before blasting to the moon. Now, let's talk about that liquidity chart that I've been pushing on you guys, okay? So if we come on over to good old Coin Glass, the Model 2 basically is giving us some serious clues right now. Serious clues right up at this level right there, 85,000, okay? This tool lights up magnet zones where liquidity clusters are showing where price might head next. The yellow zone that I'm pointing to right now is liquidation level. Think of tons of leverage positions getting ready to get wiped out if Bitcoin hits these. It could trigger cascading liquidations, sending volatility through the roof. Now, of course, we'll get the gyration of a massive spike up, and then the short-term profit takers are going to come in and knock the price back down. But that's just normal market action. The blue and purple zones, on the other hand, show low liquidation risk with fewer positions likely to close. Those are really far away from us. This is all the level where we said we wanted to buy this thing. We didn't quite get down there yet to get that cheap coin, but really what I want to point out is that liquidation price up there around 85, 86,000, which is what we've been talking about. So right now, we're seeing liquidity sweeps, I would say right around 90,000, with clusters of short liquidations just slightly above our current prices right now. That tells us markets are going to be hunting for these leveraged shorts, which are going to act like a slingshot if Bitcoin breaks out. Historically, these sweeps signal big moves, so this is massive hint the price is ready to rip higher. Now, before we go any further, I want to make sure that you are trading with us and you are following us on Pionex, our go-to broker for fresh trade setups every day. We're dropping new trades every day. We want you part of our trading room. Make sure you click the link below for daily updates and jump into the action. Don't sleep on this crypto crew. Pionex is where the winners play, and I don't want you to miss out on any type of opportunities. So there you have it, Crypto Crew. Bitcoin's primed for a breakout. The signals are all showing us. Everything on the charts are here. We got bullish divergence. We got, the our golden line indicator right there showing us that we are on our way. We got M2, basically skyrocketing to new highs. Bitcoin's needs a chance to catch up. I want to keep showing you that. Look at that. Right now, look at this. This is where we're at. Okay, so we're actually showing the breakout right at the 90,000 with the pullback that we were talking about, and then the takeoff. So we got everything lining up for you. CoinGlass is showing that liquidity levels, the breakouts right at 90,000. Macro tailwinds are really behind us. Will we blast through 89,000 and charge upwards towards 100, or are we going to hit resistance and pull back? Drop your predictions in the comments below. Let's keep going on X. Make sure you follow us on X. If this breakdown got you hyped, please make sure that you hit the smash and the like button. Make sure that you don't miss any of our analysis. We do it every day. And remember, always do your own research, trade with your head, not over it. And as a short-term trader, what is the rule to catch all that money printing? Enjoy the party, but dance near the door. Cheers.